Hi, welcome to Evelae. My name is Monisha, and today I am going to attempt to put in clip-ins for the first time. Now, this is the easiest type of extensions to install, and there's no way I can just mess this up, right? Like, I trust myself regardless, all right? I'm starting slow, all right? We're gonna work our way up to like harder extensions. Well, not all of them, but the ones that I do want to try. And together we're going to find out how easy it is to install these clip-ins for me, and then try out a few hairstyles and see which ones I like. I've had extensions in my hair, but I've never done them myself, so this is going to be new. I always wanted to try clip-ins. I feel like it's pretty much like a ponytail. It's no different. It's just instead individual pieces instead of one piece, right? So it shouldn't be too hard, but I struggle with the basic stuff all the time, so I'm not surprised if I struggle. Well, honestly, I would be, because it really doesn't look too hard. I'm hoping that these clip-ins gives my hair a little bit more body. So I only bought one set, which comes with 8 clips. So I don't expect a lot of fullness, but I'm hoping enough, you know? Like, I hope with my hair and that hair, there's enough fullness in a sense. And so it should be about here. I got 18 inches. And I'm hoping it gives like a cute, luxurious look. You know what I mean? That's what I'm going for. Now, here's a little bit of info for anybody that doesn't know what clip-ins are. They're seen as temporary extensions, okay? They're meant to only be worn for a day. Now, I might not do that. It depends on how hard it is to sleep with them and if they actually stay attached to my head. Now, if they don't, then it's gonna be worn a day and I have to put them in every time, but that's typically what you use extensions for. It's like a detachable ponytail or a bun or anything like that. That's the gist of a clip-in. Yeah, clip it in and then unclip it out. Just clip that bitch out, you know what I mean? And perfect for those that don't want to put too much damage to their hair, because other extensions can be a bit more damaging, and especially if you're doing it yourself, even more if you're not licensed, or if you don't know what you're doing. But yeah, that's generally what clip-ins are for. So I got Amazon hair, okay, to start out. I was gonna do heat-free hair or Brooklyn hair. I was like, you know what, let's start cheap, you know? Let's see how it is. And then spend some more cheddar if I actually enjoy wearing clip-ins, you know? I'm not sure if this is my thing yet. I don't want to spend $200 on one set and I fucking hate them, you know? Because I don't know, sometimes I don't love to get started washing this hair, I'm gonna keep it clipped into the bundle, just a little bit easier that way. I'm using Head and Shoulders to wash the hair. I'm going through the whole shaft of the hair and the tracks, making sure everything gets cleaned. And after seeing that water, it's gonna get a few washes to make sure it's extra clean. That water was not clear. Let's just put it like that. It's very brown. And then you're gonna follow up with some conditioner, alright, to make sure this hair is nice and soft. And I'm gonna rub it out through the whole hair, skipping the tracks. And I'm gonna just check to see if this hair has any shedding. And honestly, it doesn't. It's pretty good hair. For the price I paid, pretty good. Now I'm gonna follow up with deep conditioning after we just regular good conditioning. This just makes the hair even softer and warm and stuff like that. I'm putting it in a plastic bag, and then I'm putting a plastic bag in a portable hooded dryer, which is attached to my blow dryer. And then I'm gonna let this sit for about 20 minutes or 30 minutes. I forgot how long I left it in. And it's perfect when you pull it out. It's nice and warm, and then it's perfect timing for me to detangle the hair. And as I was going through the hair, I didn't see a lot of tangles, so I was like, okay. But on top of that, that smell and that dirt definitely was out by the time I did this step. Alright, well, the smell, the dirt was all out once I washed it, but the smell was definitely dissipating a bit more at this point. I was a bit worried about that. This hair is really soft, really soft. Now I'm going to be blow drying the hair. I was going to air dry, I thought that would be better, but then I was like, I'm going to straighten the hair anyway, so this makes sense. I just feel like I was struggling at this point though. The hair had these crinkles in it that I just couldn't seem to get out with the blow dryer, so I thought, okay, maybe this is the job of the flat iron to get out. And it just didn't happen to be the case. As you can see, I was going over the top of the track multiple times, and then trying to do the chasing method, which I'm not sure if I did right. Was the comb supposed to go over or under the flat iron when doing the chasing method? My assumption is that you're chasing the comb, so the flat iron goes over the comb. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, let me get my hair ready for the clip-ins. There's still crinkles in those clip-ins, I'm not even gonna lie. But this is what my hair looks like before I have my hair longer. So I'm gonna start off with this track. I start off with a track a little too big for the back of my head. That's okay. It felt weird. It was supposed to be a shorter 3-clip track. So right now I'm parting my hair. Is it perfect? No. But is it okay? Yeah, and that's what we just need. So as I put this track on, that part doesn't really matter. Alright, it really doesn't. It's gonna get covered up anyway. That's just how I'm choosing to see it, because I wasn't gonna get a perfect part because I can't see the back of my head. Right? And I don't feel like holding up a mirror and doing all that nonsense. Okay, I could get a short part, but it's fine. It's fine. So I'm just gonna continue on with this process until I get to the middle of my head. It's not too hard. I'm going to keep making unstraight parts, and I'm going to keep putting the clip-ins in not the straightest manner, but it's in nonetheless, okay? It's not too much on the root of the hair, and it's where it needs to be. As you can see, those crinkles are starting to show. Alright, and this is where I thought I messed up, because I'm already at the middle of my head and I still got these clip-ins, like 3 ones, and that's the smaller one. That's a good place to put it. I feel like for the back, it should be the short 3-clip, and in the middle should be a short 3-clip. Alright, it gets long once you're going ear to ear, but middle to middle shouldn't be too long. So now I'm using all the shorter ones now. And then the front. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, was it I don't know. I don't remember if it was 3 short 3-clips or there was 2 short 3-clips, but at this point now, we're gonna add the shorter clips. So like this is where the 1 clip is gonna go,
Alright, I'm trying to make sure I left enough space from my ear and also my edges for that clip to not show when my hair starts hanging down. The crinkles are real bad on this one. It looks like I didn't even try, but I truthfully did. No, honestly, at one point I did give up. I was like, these crinkles are not coming out. It's whatever. I could do this again another time, but right now, for the sake of this video, let's just get her done. Which is what I did. But geez, those crinkles are real bad. And then the two clips are going to go in this one. So, like I said, I'm going to keep it short and a little bit longer. And then I think another. No, there shouldn't be another clip. That's it. That side is done. It doesn't look too bad. When all the hair is down, it looks pretty cute. It's just the crinkles do show. And this is going to be the last clip that I put in so I can finish this installation. This was pretty easy. It did not take me long, and I appreciate that because I was afraid that it was going to take me forever to do this. But honestly, I think I got this done in about 30 to 40 minutes. Now the only thing is my hair was not blending. I recently got my hair cut, and so you saw the line of demarcation right at my chin, or right below my chin, close to my clavicle. Try to flat iron that out, but I don't know, it did something, but it didn't do enough. That line of demarcation was there. It was strong. Can't do anything about that. I don't even know what to do about that. So if anyone got some tips, please share. But yeah, I'm feeling good with long hair. This is the turnout, and it's cute and whatever, right? Like, feeling myself. I'm like, long hair, who this? Honestly. Because this is what my hair looked like before. Fresh, wash, and set, okay? And now this is what my hair looks like down the back. This is like mid-back length, right? Ooh, beautiful.
Now that I somewhat know how to put the clip-ins in, blending is very much needed. I'm going to attempt these 4 hairstyles. And so I'm going to start off with hairstyle number 1. So I am attempting to do a claw clip half down, half up ponytail, which is the start of the trend of the half up, half down hairstyles. But this one I was actually looking forward to. I've been trying to learn how to do claw clip hairstyles since it became a little bit of a trend. So I'm ready and was willing to give it a go. With this one, I did have to restart since I took out the clip-ins and reapply them, but the rest of them were not the same. They was already pretty much the same hairstyles. So you either had to remove them or move them. And after I make the part and put the little pieces where I need for them to go, so pretty much I need the down part to look good, alright, but it doesn't have to be perfect. But I did need to make sure the line demarcation wasn't so noticeable when I was putting the clip-ins in. And then after that, it's putting together the ponytail for it to be clipped. And also another trend was these little money pieces in the front. A lot of hairstyles had that. But after that, this hair, I mean, honestly, making the styles weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Because this one wasn't too bad. It just, I couldn't get the claw clip like I wanted it. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. But I didn't love it. So next is actually a half up, half down ponytail with braids. So this is also another trendy hairstyle that had the little, I don't know how you want to put it, but a part in the middle, but like not a full part and stuff like that, and then the braids hanging down, and then money pieces again. So once again, this hairstyle wasn't too bad either. Generally the same hairstyle, just the front was styled a little bit differently. I like the braids. I thought this hairstyle was pretty cute. And it's really easy to do. It didn't take me too long to put together. And the bonus was that most of the clips I had in got to stay in, and those that didn't need to stay in, I just had to take out. So like I said, very quick considering. But overall, I really enjoyed this hairstyle. So for this one, which is also very similar to the last two, the only difference is that it's a bun. Very much that's the main difference. Because this one still has those 2 front pieces,
and a sleek back bun at the middle of my head. So compared to the other one, I didn't have to take out much pieces of hair. Actually, I don't think I had to take out any. I don't recall. It was just putting the hair I have together, making it look nice, neat, and sleek without me actually adding product. In the video I did see she did add product, but I wasn't going to do that. I didn't think it was necessary. I did like this hairstyle actually. Buns are, I don't know why, they kind of come out very weird when I try to do it, but this one didn't come out too bad. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty cute. These little front pieces though, I don't know why they just wanted to bounce up. I kept trying to pull them down, keep them, but it's okay. It's cute though. I'll do it again. This one was cute and very easy, so I'll take that. Last but not least is a messy bun. So I guess I copied for this one again, but it's not half up, half down, so that's a bonus. This one I had to take out a few tracks because it was gonna look really bulky, and bulky just gives off that you're wearing fake hair, so we want to avoid that. The messy bun took a few tries for me to get it right, as all messy buns do, and I finally got that pretty good. Honestly, I got a nice amount of pieces out, and it looked really, really cute and simple, which I wore to work for that day. So I would definitely do this one also again. Now for my little review on this hair. So Tahikie hair, for it to be exact. I don't hate it. I actually think it's pretty good for some cheap Amazon hair. You know, cheap Amazon clip-in hair to be exact. I will say the smell is not my favorite. Like, it's out now. Like, I don't smell it as much. But like when I first got the pack, I was like, it's a little funky. It's not like potent, but it's like, whoa. You know, it's like swipe your nose and you're like, damn, you don't even want to touch that shit. But it's not my favorite smell, and I think it's mainly because I'm not used to wearing fake hair that much, and so if I choose to play around with this hair, I might get used to this kind of smell here and there. Plus, I mean, it is cheap hair. Like, and I feel like with cheap hair, you get those random strands of hair that's not even black. I don't know if that's for every other hair, because I don't think I really bought a lot of expensive hairs before. But I bought a lot of cheap ones, and that's the only reason why I don't like it. Like, I feel like it's a telltale sign that it's cheap. In order to get that fucking smell out, I truthfully hate that smell out there. I should have washed it 3 times. 2 times was not enough. No, I think I did wash it 3 times. Actually, I did, and the smell was still there. I think after I sprayed the the heat protectant, and then flat ironed it, the smell was dissipating, because at that point there was like so much chemicals and stuff like that on it. Like, the heat provides its own kind of smell to the hair. I don't know if every time you burn your hair, bro, it has a certain smell, and that should stick to your hair too. And so that's why it doesn't smell like that as much. It does smell like the shampoo. It does smell like the heat protectant. So that's a bonus. At least it could be washed out. All right. Another thing, it was dirty. I mean, it was dirty. It was dirty. All right. When I watched it the first time, the amount of dirty water that flew out this hair, I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I definitely need to wash. And then another wash. Not as much dirty water, but then I was still smelling smell. So a third wash. And then I was like, all right, this is a little bit better. I will say though, it didn't tangle up a lot, or at all really. That's great. For some cheap hair, that's great. It didn't shed a lot either. Pieces here and there, that's a give or take. I mean, that makes sense. But like, it really didn't shred as much. Honestly, when playing around with this hair, my own hair was shedding more than this hair. And I was like, wow, that's different. Didn't expect that. But so this is pretty strong. Well, it's pretty well sewed hair, not strong. It's pretty well sewed in hair, so I'll give it that. Oh, and I guess lastly, it's soft. I like that it's soft. It's still soft, you know. I've washed it. I put a little bit of product on it, which is really just a heat protectant. That's it. I didn't put anything else on it, and it was soft. I mean, it was soft. Like, everything I did in that wash routine, plus the flat iron
supposed to blow dry, flat iron routine pretty much. That's all I put in that hair. That's it. That's all I did to the hair. That's all I put into the hair. And it's kept its integrity, and it still feels pretty soft. Oh, you know what I do not like though? This goddamn crinkle. I think it's just technique at that point on me, because like I keep flat ironing it and I can't get it out. Like this is the best I've gotten it out. Like this is legit the best, and it's still fucking there. I truthfully don't know what's the technique. I don't know if after a few flat irons it gets flatter and flatter and flatter. But yeah, it's a little annoying. It's a little annoying. All right, it's very annoying actually. Maybe I should have blow dried the hair a lot more. I don't know, but if you guys have a technique on how to get these crinkles out a lot better, please tell me, because I plan to use them more. I mean, I didn't buy these for nothing. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna spend my little $60. I think I spent on it. I think it was 60, if not maybe 80. Let me see. I spent $60. I spent $60 on this. But yeah, I really like this hair. I mean, it's pretty good for, and actually it's actually a high density for one set of 8 clips, or pretty much 8 tracks of hair clips. Pretty good. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm like, yeah, I like that. So after this whole process, I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I have fun playing with fake hair. You know, it's fun having longer hair. You know, you can do a lot more with it. I mean, girls, you can do a lot with short hair too, but you know, it's just fun. And it's a learning lesson. I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of those hairstyles, I realized maybe the way I clip the hair is wrong. The type of clip I used was either too long or too short. Like I said, my hair and blow drying technique was really bad. I will say, even though this is easy to install, if you don't know how to use fake hair that well, it's still going to be a little complicated to use. So I just would recommend that you just give yourself a little bit more trial and error, because I think after maybe my 4th or 5th time of playing around with the fake hair, I'll probably get the gist of how to get these goddamn crinkles out. But I will say overall, it's still beginner friendly. This is my first time ever attempting to put clip-ins like these in. Like I put in clip-in ponytails and buns, all right, because usually there's a drawstring, but there's no drawstring to make this tight or anything like that. It's just a straight clip, all right. And even then, those are not even clips. It's just a combs like that stick in your hair, and that's it. And the drawstring keep it intact, right? These is more like a clip. Like you can hear it when it hits my head and stuff like that. I can feel it. It doesn't hurt. But yeah, it's just it's really not hard. Styling it can be a little bit more difficult, but you have to be mindful of how you're styling it. So like with a few of those half down hairstyles, I gotta be mindful of not adding too many tracks right in the middle right here, because I need hair to cover the rest of it, but I can't have too much hair. So I was gonna have the issue of not giving enough hair and having too much hair. So you gotta find that perfect balance. And then if you're trying to do ponytails, it depends on what the kind of ponytail it is, but usually it's just best to put just your clips here. Just like with this hairstyle, I realized it's just best to put all your clips here for your ponytail. I'll just put them in the middle, all right? And if your hair is really, really short on the sides, you can probably get away with one small one here, but you want to make sure there's a lot of space between that clip and your real hair, all right? And well, really that clip and your edges, that's the thing. You want a lot of space. Overall, I really enjoyed messing with this hair, trying different styles. I honestly, when I got my hair straightened, I did not do much with it. I did not have the time for it actually. So this actually allowed me to put in more time to style my hair. And now my hair's styled for once. So yeah, this is fun. I really recommend that you try some clip-ins. If you got $60 to give. Now, like I said, Amazon hair, it goes up by, well, all hair actually goes up by price. So if you want it longer, I went 18. I don't really like long ass hair unless it's braids. But 18 is pretty much where I'm gonna sit at. I would really get a long wig and take it off every day. Like it's not my everyday wig, but like I typically like 18 inches. So the higher you go, the more it's gonna be. That's just facts. So yeah. So to wrap this video, I got a quick question. Are there any clip-in fanatics that are watching this video right now? And if so, what is the favorite way to style your hair? Make it easy, okay? Because I might want to copy them for the next time. And as always, if you want to see more of me, mainly on social media, you can follow me on Pinterest, TikTok, and Instagram. My handle is Evelae Beauty. And it's the same on all platforms. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye. Ow, hit my fucking finger. Bye.